I don't want to do it, you do it. Not me, I don't want to do it, you do it. Ever been uncomfortable with starting out a blues song for the entire band? No more. Today we're going to cover the powerful way that the Masters did it. It sounds great and it's simpler than you think. Starting out a song is kind of tough. You've got to cue the rest of the band of when to come in, establish the key, and let the audience know what the song is all about. Now, nobody did it better than BB, Albert, and Freddie, the Three Kings. Perhaps the simplest way is to play a turnaround, giving the band a clear cue to start. For example, we could play a 5-4-1-5 in the key of A, that's E, D, A, E, in anticipation of the A, which is going to start the song off. Well, that certainly gets the job done, but it's not very inspiring. So let's take a look at how the Three Kings did it for a slow blues. Kind of an increasing coolness of the licks, if you will. Oh yeah, these licks are all transposed to the key of A for your convenience, but they're all movable to any key. No sweat. Our first example is simple and oh so good. It was a favorite of Freddie King, and he used it, for example, on his version of Ain't Nobody's Business. This is perhaps the most famous blues intro of all, so you gotta know it. Because our starting chord is A, we're gonna start on an A on a D string 7th fret, and then ascend through an A chord till we get to the A on the E string 5th, and then we'll double it on B10. Give it some vibrato. Now there's different variations you can do on this, like for example, that's a good one. Anyway, practice this one, well worth it. Next up is a favorite of B.B. King's and a personal favorite of mine too. It's so simple and so perfect. He used it on his recordings of Sweet Little Angel and How Blue Can You Get? This one is simplicity itself. BB was the best at just playing a few notes but really making them count. There are a few nuances though, so pay close attention. This one starts out on E on the B string 5th fret and ends on that A on the E string 5th fret right there. Again with some vibrato at the end, which is good. But also, did you notice when we play that bend on E7, we're bending up a whole step, but we're also raking a little bit with our pick to give that note a little extra emphasis. If you listen to how BB plays it, it's just beautiful. Next, you're really going to love this one. Albert King used this on his live recording of Blues at Sunrise, and it's pretty easy, but it's just a killer. This one uses descending sixths, but what I really love about it is how much space there is in it. Albert really lets it breathe, man, and that is a lesson in and of itself. So now you know how to start out a song or a solo in the style of the Masters. That's great, but watch this video to combine it with a bit more knowledge to be able to play a full solo with all the joy and expressiveness that you need for the blues. So click this video, check it out, and we'll see you on down the road.